an image of you doing what you do, which is you're making a Cupid doll. And I just want you to tell me a little bit about your process right now. And then we're going to go on to look at your process in more depth a bit later. But what kind of beads do you use? And what exactly do you do with them?
I use number 11, which are very small, um, Czech glass seed beads. I like the Czech glass because they're imperfect. Every now and then you'll find one that's kind of squished at one side. I like that. I save those for when I need a bead and can't get an entire bead into a hole that I need. I look for a little squished one. And I just love the warmth of them not being perfect. When I use, sometimes I'll work on something that's very, very small, and then I'll use number 15s, which are really little. But for the most part, I use 11s. What I do, I get them by the hank, so they're already strung in solid colors. But I unstring some and string them into the patterns I like to use. And then I have to have a solid substrate to work on. I put down a very fine line of glue on the substrate, glue down one line of beads and pull out the thread and just keep touching them and talking to them and making sure that they're not going to, float away. I want them nice and tight.
And by substrate, you mean a form, an armature, a
Mhm.
pre-existing object that
Exactly.
you found somewhere in the world, and you decide to
Right.
bead over it, which completely transforms the object. And it takes away whatever history it had in the past. It completely turns it into a new object.